Hey guys, how's it going? Doing my market recap for the night. First one on watch here is AEMD. This is up on a case study. Um, Float of 11.5 million, real low float, and it's after hours runner up like it was up like 100%, something like that, 98%. Um, Long-term downtrending chart, kind of crappy, but former runner back in 2015. History of one and dones. So we'll see how this thing acts. This should just suck in shorts. Looking for that dip and rip, depending on pre-market price action. Looking ideally for a dip into the open, maybe a double bottom, and that's your entry. Or else a break of 4-5 would be your entry, or that pre-market, post-market high. And then it rips ideally. Shorts get squeezed, momentum buyers start buying, and then all of a sudden it's 5, 6, $7. So it was up 98%, something like that. I think I said that though, but yeah. Clove, if you were around for pre-market prep, this was beautiful price action. I had dip and rip over 17. It never dipped, but you can see it's kind of that ABCD pattern, gun pattern, late day VWAP hold pattern, but it's a little bit different since it's in the morning. It looks more like that gun ABCD pattern. Goes spikes, sets a high, kind of pulls back, dips, traps more shorts, trends, and consolidates under 18, that whole dollar, half dollar, breaks that either your entries here or here or here as it breaks that morning high. You get the push over 18, the consolidation, the pullback, and it holds that. So that's your confirmed. And then it continues to run, consolidates again, then it really pushes, squeezes shorts. So this is beautiful. Risk down at like 18, 17.5 if you have a little higher risk. And yeah, that's a good setup there. And then this box, this is pretty much the same pattern, but just on a little bit macro scale. You have that push, day high set, that squeeze or that fade, trapping shorts, the dip, and then it pulls back, reclaims VWAP, kind of trends sideways, consolidates under that whole dollar, half dollar, 22 around there, 20, 21, and then it breaks. Ideally, you'd like to see this break around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard to maybe the close. So ideally, something like that, but not the best, whatever. This thing did push break this. Ideally, you want this to break and then it squeeze into the close and then into after hours and then ideally breaking that high a day. But you can see this thing now is pushing that high a day. So I can see this thing squeezing shorts again depending on pre-market price action. Ideally, it gets a dip and rip. I know I say ideally a lot, but ideally it dips into the open, weak open, traps more shorts, that short bait, and then you get that push of day highs or yesterday's highs that break up yesterday's highs, and it just squeezes shorts all day. So this is another Wall Street bets play, and yeah, a little higher float, but again, you have to treat this like a lower float because you have those Wall Street bets people and they're holding, they got their diamond hands mentality. So all of a sudden you got half this float trapped up, maybe even more than that, with Wall Street bet um, investors. So yeah, be careful of that. I would be careful shorting this. If you're gonna short this, definitely wait for that first red day. Wait for that backside of the move. Take paper cuts on your way up if you're gonna try to fight it on the way up. But yeah, definitely long biased on this one. And EXT had kind of crappy price action today, kind of putting that quad top, almost a fiver. So 1, 2, 3, 4 here, just right under that 6. So NEXT would be a nice break of 6 going into tomorrow. So again, depending on pre-market price action. ASTS is nice price action, but yeah, again, um, you kind of got that ABCD pattern, that push, make a day high, and then kind of consolidate. You can buy off the whole dollar, half dollar, 9 along with VWAP there, risking the break of VWAP, and then kind of pushes and then breaks that day high. You can also get in at that day high, and then this thing runs right into the close, and all of a sudden it's almost a $15 stock. You can buy at 9. You can sell here, 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 here. Sell pretty much anywhere and not lose money, make money. So yeah, we'll see how this thing behaves pre-market again. Kind of lower float, but yeah. So we'll watch it. Next one's Wish. This is also a Wall Street Bets play, I believe. Yeah. So you can see this thing just frickin' squeezing. Again, you have to treat this as a low float because it is that Wall Street Bets. Um, and then same exact thing, same exact price action. What's in that day high, that ABCD, late day, view up, hold kind of. So day high, consolidate, consolidate, triple top almost. Yeah, pretty much triple top. What am I saying? Almost. And then it breaks that late day, that post 2 p.m. period, and then you're just off to the races and then squeeze the short. So all of a sudden you're buying at right below 10 and you're holding whatever. You can sell at 11, you can sell at 12, you can sell at 14, 15. You can hold this thing overnight and maybe gaps to 16, 17. Thing could go to 20. So yeah, um, shitty company, but you know, it's being pumped by Wall Street bets. So OPTI and OTC for screen day. I like this price action. Not the most volume, but again, um, it is that first green day. OTC on an acquisition. So I always like acquisition news. Carries overnight. Everyone kind of gets excited over that. It'd be better if it was a Friday and it had more volume, but OPTI is a former runner twice. So we'll see if it can put in another run here. Um, yeah, kind of a bad stage in the pattern. I'd like to wait a little longer, get all these bag holders out of here. So, but yeah, that's the first green day. OTC, SENS. Really thought this was dead. Sideways price action, just putting in tops at 3. So 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and then late day just pushes and just off to the races. You know, it's touching 3.5. So let's see if this thing can break 3.5. Either pre-market or post 9045. I'd wait till post 945 again, but it's pushing. Um, back early 2021 highs, so we'll see if we can get there. I mean, it was only like a $6, not even 5.5. So we'll see if we can get back there. LEDS kind of shitty, but it was that late day kind of um squeeze. This thing just has a ton of shorts trapped in it still, so anything's possible. That micro float again. So UONE is also that just super low float that just keeps running, torturing shorts. Um, so this thing could really, really take off here. I'm surprised this one isn't mentioned in like stocks to trade, pre-market prep, and stuff like that. I haven't even heard anybody talking about UONE. ATOS, shitty biotech. Um, I'm not sure what happened here, but I was trying to figure out what happened here. Maybe I thought maybe they did an offering or something like that, but I just couldn't find anything. Oh, yeah, this is that breast cancer play again. Um, I'll show you the daily, kind of, but it's at 52-week highs, so I'd be careful. It held that 5 pretty well, so we'll see how this thing acts pre-market, and ideally it gets a push over 6.5 and keeps going, but Yeah, AEMDs, that we already covered that. And then ENZC wanted that morning panic, but just wasn't very clean. It was gross. I haven't seen a nice clean morning panic in months. That just that red bar, red bar, red bar, red bar, red bar, and then that green bar after green bar, that clean OTC panic play. I'll show you CYDY was one of the cleanest. I always think about this stock when I think about OTC panics. This thing just pushes like day after day after day after day after day after day, and then it just boom collapses 50% and then bounces. It was like a fucking 30% bounce, something like that. I can't remember, but just absolutely crazy bounce. Just perfect. And then I remember back when I first started this stock, 'cause always comes to mind. When I first started trading, I wanted to buy and hold overnight at this first green day, but I was too scared to. So it always sticks in my mind. And then it gapped up pretty much 100%. So little FOMO in that, but I was on the right track. So yeah. Anyway, um, I think that's all I had, guys. So let me know if you get value out of this. And once again, main watch going in tomorrow is AEMD. Hopefully it can continue this nice price action. I like this price action for dip and rips, especially with that low float. So this is exactly what you're looking for. Again, you're looking for that weak open, ideally a double bottom, or just your entries that bottoming action, or that double bottom, or else that break of the day high, and then it rips and ideally halts and then opens up higher and keeps going. So that's what can happen with those low floats. So AEMD's watch, main watch. Hope you guys get some value out of this again. Sorry for repeating myself again. I'm trying to get better at that. And yeah, see you guys. Thanks for watching.